Welcome back to Let's Play a Succession game of Sword of the Stars. I'm Hunter Black Luna. And we continue on with our first round of Tarkas gameplay.
System update.
We're almost halfway through our tenure. I don't know, I think we've done alright, guys. Under the circumstances that obtain. Is there anything left to do this turn? We need building. Always gotta be building. Why not armors? Missile armors will do just about anything you tell them. Alright, because we're diverting so much of our work to trade. But that's okay. You know what, let's not go under 1,000,000, just make these 4.
We will build as you command, Valkona.
We will get to cruiser construction. Hell or high water. Also, our attack to Cape Solto will arrive there. That should be fun as well. Maybe we'll plant a new colony. It's actually not a bad world, all things told. And our scout will arrive there in time to see if there's disaster waiting for us. Although if they have scouts here, they will see us coming far enough away to react. Otherwise, all this stuff is good, but eh. Turn 69. Oh, yes. Ho ho! Talk about a rumble tonight, guys. We gotta get in on this action, even though we've only gotten in on the most minor of possible ways. And Ravenous Cycle has hit our friends. Oh, that's actually bad. Okay, slight criticism of the Hyver AI. 135 destroyers will indeed stop 49 enemies. But what if you took 35 off that number and plugged them into the fight at Passum? Then there would be no danger there as well, but they might set up a gate at Passum. Most of the Lear Navy will be there in 3 turns, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. Well, let's observe this brawl, shall we? Gonna be quite a loading. That was indeed quite balls. Oh well. Should be worth it. I wonder where the fight is gonna be.
Yes, Kandai. Coming about.
Probably smartest to go with the actual defenders. Since we've seen the enemy coming, that means the defense fleet will have arrayed itself properly to meet them. Right? There's our bros at their gates. We've got nothing on scanners, especially since we don't have integrated sensors. So we're only getting the read from our 1 scout vessel and the planet itself, since it's a friendly planet. Lear on Lear. They all have emitters, don't they? Oh yeah. This is gonna be the epitome of a bloody battle, everybody. Ooh. Shit. Just remember, light blue good, dark blue evil. Dark blue is the devil. It's good that we've cleared that up, guys. Yeah, I'm not surprised that this one will be easily repulsed. The Hivers are coming too eventually. Our friends are taking damage. I mean, emitters ain't no joke against destroyer swarms. I guess I kind of underestimated them in previous parts when I... Like, that damage jump, it's real important. Of course, so are planetary missiles. And enemy reinforcements appear like... What? Right. Like, that did not...
System update.
What? The defenders of Moor would like to know us in peace. This is the other reason I don't get diplomacy. All that bad thinking we have to do. I think not. If this were a regular game, of course I would accept peace with you. As it stands, Where was that other planet that was being attacked? Not Wuna. How did I just lose track? Whatever. I'll assume they have it under control enough. Uh-oh. 4 turns to K Sothram. Same time we can be there with 2 armors. Balls.
As you wish, Varkona.
Wait, you aren't even at Koagral. Koagral, what can you send? Oh, hello. Now see, this is the sort of business that I like. Gather together a force of armors. I want armors led by a noble blade and a tanker accompanying. Yep. 1 tanker should... They can get to Case Sothram without the tanker, but... Should I send all these specialized ships? Could be funny. I don't know if the obsidian blades will do anything. Or you. Just put together a basic strike force. How many destroyers can we field at once? Alright, so figure 10 is what we can field at one time, and that should be plenty to ward off the enemy scouts. And we can be there in the turn necessary. So it's good that we have a fleet base here. That's going to be important, but I don't think the enemy's going to take Kubalt, just gotta say. And if the enemy has taken Kusalto? Well, we can fix that. It'll... Just know that it will be fixed.
Departing now, Varkona.
Actually, I want you guys to move there and stop their scouting mission in that sector. Good job. Kuagra, you won't make it in time, and you're dead out of fuel. Hey, all those tankers over there could go and help the people who are stranded over there. God, I'm a
We
genius.
embark as ordered.
Wait. Oh, it's because the enemy's coming. That's the one with 4 ships, right? Yeah, no problem. Eight, 9, 10. And... one more armor. Just to put some oomph behind it. Tanker in back. Everybody else, just have fun, guys. Is this a full complement? Yes, it is. There we go. This task force should be sufficient to ward off the High Brigade fleet.
We will move at full speed.
So you just gotta keep up the defense, everybody. Keep the faith. The budget's climbing back into the range that I might find acceptable one day. That's good. Cool, Prawl, you're building freighters. But we can't staff the necessary trade routes. Not if you make another freighter.
We will build as you command, Varkona.
There you go. That'll be fine, I suppose. Daruma. Enemies set up a gate here, but our friends... Or they didn't set up a gate here, but our friends are there. They're ready. Kuvolt. There's a cruiser in there, but I don't know. They're still pretty screwed.
System update.
Oh yeah. Doesn't even look like our friends took bad casualties. There are 2 turns to Kusolto with 31 ships. Ah, fuck. This could get really hairy, guys.
The Armada moves as one.
We've got 63 here, but could get hairy. Wresting a system from the Hybers. Man. Let's just hope they're so weak with their recent huge attacks that they aren't able to do the business properly. So that's about the level of where we're at. We're just gonna need to hope. These armors can move on
Cartographer, chart
to
the
here.
path.
This is still a decent force here, just in case. What are Sanuvels? They're scouts, yeah. Go ahead and give us some recon data of that world.
As you wish, Varkona.
Just 'cause. I know I'm throwing away scouts, but they might tell us something interesting. I'm definitely liking the budget. Let's scale it back to 1 turn to complete, because if it's gonna complete, it's gonna complete. We're not gonna overrun to 150% with 1 turn of research. So why not make some real big bucks this turn? Or at least 200,000, which used to be the size of our whole budget, I will point out. Now our trade income is going up because I am actually bothering to manage it. Very positive development. We will need some of these freighters actually done eventually. That should be okay. Ah, yeah. 32 freighters to maximize trade out efficiency. Shonobu. Kugra. I guess if you guys have no other place to put your defense ships, this is okay. Hey, a princeling! That's cool. I like that the AI didn't just scrap our designs immediately, which is kind of what I did to them. I gave some of them updates instead. Small scale skirmish, but still a couple of enemy armors. Alright, my fellow lizard people.
The fleet will run them out the ground, Aiko.
Rock out. I want you to target that gate.
All ships close to minimum range.
Target that gate as your absolute priority. Although that did sort out that enemy ship. Are we looking at... No, we can't be looking at cruisers. Those mass drivers suck to get hit by, though. They can bounce your ships around crazily. That gate must not be allowed to survive.
Firing on all batteries.
Incoming.
I don't care what you have to do, guys. That thing has point defense on it. It's not getting away, though. No, we are overtaking solidly. Oh yeah, it's so dead. We've killed its actual gate section. There we go.
All ships close to minimum range.
Now just clean up. Ooh. Focused on the wrong thing. Ha. Oh.
We are targeted, Aiko.
You guys are fine. My friends couldn't even get over here in time to really help, but that's okay. Are we gonna win this? Holy crap.
System update.
Ha ha ha! Alright. I gotta admit, The over-budget picture for the Tarkas is probably the very best. I like it because it's what I want to happen to researchers when this shit goes over budget. Alright. Let's pump the research again. I really want that tech. Balls. Battle at Kuagra. Oh, we lost a ship. They will be remembered fondly. Now, our ships got ripped up, but we really took it to them, guys. And, more importantly, we stopped them setting up their infernal gate. That's good. When the tanker gets here, and nobody lost their engines either, when the tanker gets there, we can fuel them up, get them back to the... get to somewhere for repairs, whichever's closest. Maybe Korvoth. That's fine. Could you guys intercept that fleet in time? No, you couldn't. That's kind of a shame. Yeah, this scout might as well trail along with the fleet. It doesn't have the fuel to get back to friendly skies. We have enough to build new craft.
We will build as you command, Vakona.
Getting good income is a really, really, really good idea. I do not want these guys having a gate here. But us and our friends should be able to ward that off, which might leave most of the Loyal Sun's attention free to deal with these sorts of things. Lurai, wasn't that the place that I was no, that was the place I wasn't worried about a single bit. Passive was the one I was worried about, but it looks like they managed to get that secured. That's good. So our number's 14 colonies for the Hivers. They're running away. Luckily the runaway AI is on our side. I'm hoping that leads to massive dividends down the road. Even though we are being crushed. What was our budget numbers? Not too bad. Not too bad, I suppose. Kokotin. Not worth watching.
System update.
Except to note that apparently they don't want to, at least those are armors. That'll ward that scout away post-friggin' haste. Oh, that income's so lovely. Especially freighters at the homeworld. That seems to have the most total effect. Zektis, you've lost your gate. Now there's 80 ships there, so I don't suppose I'm as worried as I might be. There are 70 ships incoming, however. Oh, now there's a problem. Luckily, we might just be able to tip this, everybody. Grab up everybody. Even the assault the assault shuttles can stay behind. But you guys, get you moving without delay.
The Armada moves as one.
What's that, 5 turns? Yeah, we'll get there in time to help. What's the distance on this? 8.4, that's 4 turns. Alright, if we build something, then it can get here next turn to help. With that in mind, I would like to put this colony towards construction. It's about 1,000 lost on our income, but very acceptable otherwise.
You heard him. We must increase the
We
fleet.
can put a pair of armors into that. How's our morale looking? Our population limits are inhibiting freedom, but our imperial savings are more than 1 million, so it's all evening out very well. Doesn't look like battles are having a significant morale event. That's fine with me. Alright. Next turn, the enemy will have a gate there, if they don't already have a gate. So I just think everybody should be ready. This might be the big one, everybody. Kusalto. Ho. Yeah. Gotta be an enemy Tarkas colony. 31 enemy destroyers against 64 of ours. We have more total armors, plus our upgrades and support ships, and... you know, it's good. I kinda wish I'd brought the obsidian blades along to show off assault shuttles against planets, but not to be. They've got good defenses there. Good defenses there. Case Sothrum. You know what? We are going to fight both battles just to make sure that this gate fleet does not get allowed to live by suing for peace, especially since they're the same race. That tends to increase the odds slightly that, you know, the scout battles are allowed to pass peacefully. So let's get to the carnage, everybody. Ravenous Cycle, you are going down. We hope.
Reinforcements have come.
Haha. A fleet with an actual honest command vessel. Alright.
Yes, Khan, bringing guns to bear.
I want every gun, every bomb placed squarely on this gate. It is the first priority. Ignore them, they can all go to hell. Kill it. Kill it a lot. Afterwards we can engage other targets. There we go, now deal with the rest. Gate is priority 1 in almost all circumstances. Good business, everybody. Oh man, those point defense guns are paying for themselves. Now time for the real fight. Gonna be a big fight, everybody. Engage the enemy fleet. Snipe their gate out from under them at any cost. Yeah, it looks like they don't have emitters, which I can regard as a positive thing. Even though they've been told to target the gate, they'll use their leftover guns for this. Look at that, their missiles don't even count. I want to 2x this just because it's such a major fight. Bring that gate down. We cannot fail here or this attack is done. We've got a good supply of reinforcements though. Alright. Close to minimum range and engage. Now it's just gonna be a slugging match and we have more ships than they do and UV lasers. And point defense guns. I like our chances in this little slugging match, guys. I like our chances quite a bit. Every time our vessels get off a volley of missiles, even the really wounded ones, it's good for us. Look at those reinforcements. We don't have a royal blade in the fight. That's fine. We've done our initial damage. Where's their command vessel? Can we identify that? We have leftover noble blades. Doesn't look like it. An extra noble blade. Alright, this guy is actually pretty important. We're gonna get you to stand off a little bit, while the rest of the fleet we'll just enjoy engaging the enemy. Yeah, we'll 2x this. Just keep them... We'll just order them to stand off while the main brawl happens here. We've got such numbers and such technologies. Yeah, hybrid ships are tough. We should be good though. I know it doesn't seem like it. I don't know what all our ships are particularly doing. Well, we've let our command ship... Oh, I gave that as a fleet-wide order. Ha! There's a fuck up. Fuck up on my part, guys. At least I didn't tell everybody to retreat. That'd be humiliating.
A few ships approaching Varkona.
Alright.
Scientists have finally broken out of their shell.
Alright, this is good, this is good. 18 hybrid ships to 38, even if a lot of our ships are damaged. I don't know, they're still in trouble. So we'll wipe out this colony, plant our own flag. We don't really have reinforcements to send. At all. We can get there, but only because of a tanker we sent. You guys have more fuel. I think you might be just what the doctor ordered. God, by the time you get there, it'll be too late.
Your word is law, Varkona.
That attack force can definitely tie things up for the enemy, though. Orbital Foundries is done, 5% cheaper in ship savings to build ships. That's nice. Cruiser construction. Let's get on that.
This may be the egg we need to crack, Varkona.
Oh yeah, the economics are looking more solid. I don't know how that ship got within one range before we noticed it. We've got defense platforms though. Not to mention it's the home world. That scout is dead. So very interestingly dead.
The Armada moves as one.
We just gotta remember to tell the tanker to intercept the fleet once it's left its place in the system. Got a lot of news today, or this year. Alright, we lost 25 ships to 13 enemies due to my malfeasance. But we took out their gate, by God. That's gotta account for something. Those ships are trapped. Okay, Sothrum went pretty well too. We stopped the enemy gate from being set up. Our disruptor destroyers were destroyed without inflicting any enemy casualties whatsoever. I'm gonna go ahead and call that a disappointment, everybody.
Cartographer, chart the path.
Let's head back to Cadgrel and try to cobble together another fleet, shall we? I don't know, wiping out an enemy colony and a fleet that big will be a good achievement all on its own. I don't like that our friends are stranded there, but it's unlikely that the enemy will succeed in their attack. Let's put it that way. Now these might concern me. Just 6 ships, 4 ships, 2 ships. As long as the Loyal Sons remain vigilant on all their fronts, they'll have plenty of warning that these things are coming, and they can shut down the enemy attack. Good. Alright, what to build? Probably more armors to replace our horrendous losses. There we go.
We will build as you command, Varkona.
Kusolto. Enemy still can't muster any ships for defense. This is a decently developed colony, wow. I am so tempted to sim this. I know what'll happen when I do, though. Oh hey, they even sent a pair of guardians here just to make sure the enemy scout was properly warded off. We can also demand the surrender of this world based on the fact that we have 39 destroyers and they have nothing. So we will demand their surrender, and if we do not get it, we will fight manually.
Enough. We accept your demands.
System
Ho
update.
ho ho ho! It looks like we have convinced our brother Tarkas that it would be a really good idea to surrender. The civilian population is ours. Which means the missile bases are ours. Okay, Lalum went exactly as planned. Just as planned. Zectus. Won't get there in time, just go to Kagra.
We will move at full speed.
Did I just tell you to go to a fleet? No, I didn't. There we go. Alright, yeah. Tanker.
Your word is law,
There we
Vakona.
go. Intercept those guys. They're out of fuel. I mean, fuck yeah, guys. The colony doesn't have repair capability. But we did just get a full refuel of our fleet, which means we could continue on to another colony if we wanted. Yeah, the bugs would be free to bomb Kusolto into the ground, and I wouldn't be really a fan of that. Also, our budget just went up, but since they've agreed to come into the Empire, they are our citizens. Wow, that's the first successful surrender I managed to wrest. Okay, yeah, Xenotech is kinda cool. A new sector for commerce. Hang on, I'm basking in my own victory. It's a lovely smell. Ah, that was a good turn. Let's just stay here and finish off these hivers. Enemy is sending a force to retake it. Let's sim and see how much we have left afterwards.
System update.
A massive fleet approaches Varkona.
We cannot move without fuel, Vakona.
This looks like it might be one of those temporary victories. We've engaged enemy ships at Kusolto. We traded 13 ships with them. I'm happy considering our loss rates before were horrendously one-sided. Still no repair capability available. That's kinda sad. We'll just have to wait for our own cruiser repair ships then, I suppose. Let's stay one more turn and wipe out Ravenous Cycle's ships. If they decide to fight. And then the turn before these guys arrive, we will get the hell out of Dodge. Maybe we'll go down to Caltuno and see if we can mess with them. This is risky play, guys, but it might disrupt the enemy. I know taking a world from them is sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, we're gonna lose this planet in a couple turns, so might as well just tell them to slightly reduce the drag they have on our economy by earning a couple more pieces of savings.
As you wish,
Head out to the
Varkona.
muster point at Kagrul. Unless we have enough armors there to ward off a scout, should it appear. Whoa. Are you guys okay? I hope these are tankers or something. Maybe they're just having a party out there in deep space. I know how it gets sometimes. Really lonely and boring. You know. You'd think I'd be upset that we're about to lose K-Solto again. I'm not. We didn't have to expend much energy to take it beyond fighting the bugs. Turn 75. Now 76. Eradicate these. Too bad I can't demand these ships surrender. I'm surprised they stayed to fight, honestly. It'll take them time to get their gate network back up. Meanwhile, a scout has arrived here. Weira. Wait, what? Don't our friends have Weira? Huh. Maybe it's called something different. No, it's Wuna. Yeah, gotta be a, Lear planet.
System update.
A massive fleet approaches Varkona.
You know what?
We cannot move without fuel, Varkona.
Here's what gets me here, guys. We have as many ships as they do. But we can't tell their composition yet, can we? No. Not all of our ships are armors, though. If we stand and fight, we'll probably just lose this fleet. We will inflict horrendous casualties on them, though. Maybe our planetary missile base will usher them out, but I get the feeling it'll be really weak. Might just be better served by continuing to raid. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Your word is law, Varkona.
They can go after our new colony or chase our fleet, whatever they choose. Unless they don't have hyperlink communications, in which case they don't have any choice at all. Alright, we've arrived just in time for that massive enemy strike to come. That'll probably be a good place to end the episode.
Our path is clear.
This
Engaging
is certainly
war
exciting. I
engines.
suppose the most exciting LPs are the ones where you're not sure if you're going to win or not. And this one qualifies, gotta tell you guys. It just does. We're holding the line at least while we develop. But the enemy is developing too. Alright, tons of enemy cruisers. I could fight manually if the opponent does. I'm not sure if that has any effect on the AI. Maybe since the scripts are different between automating a battle and fighting a battle with AI command, maybe at some points the AI would think it's more advantageous to do one or the other. That's just not going to be pretty to watch, though. Zectus, though, should be quite exciting. They have cruisers. Hell yeah. Glad to see, too, I put those guys on that research path. So really, I deserve all the credit for that stuff. Wow. If these were cruisers, that might be a credible probe against the enemy. As it is, don't think so. Cruisers everywhere. We gotta be wary about getting burned by that. And just a scout here. Now let's get to it. Here we go, everybody. Time for... Let's all have a good defense.
Gandai has spoken. Get this ship moving.
Alright, we've seen them coming, so we know which direction they're gonna come from based on the defense platforms, or the defense fleet. At least I think that's how it works. Hyper cruisers, guys. I don't know. That is a lot of missiles, though. Ooh. Enemy cruisers as well. Just get in there, guys. I think that's their command ship. No. If they have a cruiser command ship, that will obviously be priority one. Whatever, just mix it up. Noble Blade, where are you?
Return to normal status.
Get out of there if you can. Yeah, he's still in the green, that means he'll probably get away. Everybody else just brawl it up with the enemy. I'm hoping just the sheer vastness of numbers. Also, whenever they shoot missiles, our point defense just tends to intercept it really well. So it's like they're not firing missiles most of the time, whereas our friends most assuredly are. What a brawl. Alright, for the last minute I'll slow her down. What's this? That's the enemy command ship. Bring down its command section immediately, please. Wait, yeah, it's gotta be. See that dish thing? That's the key. If it even matters, we probably won't get there in time. We can do some damage, though. And we kept our own command ship relatively out of the fight. I wonder what the loss reports will be for this battle. I bet they're horrendous. It looks like it's just us against the Tarkas who have cruisers. I'm not much a fan of that business. Their command section is smoldering though. Balls. Well, we heard him.
System update.
How bad?
We have lost a star, Varkona.
Yeah, sort of figured it. That. Whatever. That was their stuff originally, so they just eradicated their own. Like half their civilians, their infrastructure. Oh, we did significant business against the enemy. I should have sent this scout ahead to see what the enemy had here. But that would have been the smart thing to do, so I decided against it. On principled grounds. We lost 3 vessels. The enemy lost 26. The Hivers lost a bunch of ships too, but they have more in the fight. Plus their LDPs. A lot of their armors. Our losses were all armors as well. Look at that damage inflicted as opposed to the damage taken. That's just nice. UV lasers did most of the damage. Well, lasers in general did most of the damage in this fight, followed of course by missiles. Yeah, this is a pretty good place to leave it off. Thank you for watching. Let's play Sword of the Stars and my special Succession game. I'm Hunter Black Loon, and I'll see you guys next time.